I mean, we've got a question from a viewer. This is on Jet. But before I come to that, let me quickly, Mayuresh, get your views. 30 seconds. Interglobe. Is it a good buy after the sharp fall today?
Evening, Prashant. No, I think one really needs to wait and watch, because what has probably transpired, and what Sonia was saying in terms of non-clarity when it comes to the yield fall that you've probably seen, crude oil prices obviously have moved up. So the cost per available seat kilometer, including fuel, is also going to move up, though they have efficient engines. So I think the compensation part from Pratt & Whitney also comes into account. And what probably happens in terms of the leadership vacuum. So again, I think these are questions to be answered in a tough environment.
Okay, fair enough. Let's get to the question, the viewer question. Twitter user Karthik is writing in. He's got 100 shares of Jet, which he's bought at 738 rupees a share. He wants to know if he should continue holding the stock or sell. Mayuresh, what would you tell Karthik? Jet Airways.
No, so it's the same logic, Prashant. I think with crude moving up, again, the cost per available seat kilometer, including fuel, obviously is going to move up, and fuel prices are probably around 27 to 30% of airline expenses. What other expenses they can probably optimize? I think a lot of aviation companies are doing that. The load factors or the occupancy ratios have been pretty healthy, but what probably happens in terms of the available seat kilometers, that's obviously going to burgeon with a lot of local routes getting opened. International routes also are getting opened. So to that extent, again, I think the revenue per available seat kilometer should see an increase, but pricing environment will probably see that the expansion probably does not happen in a very expanded way. So a large element is that if he's got the patience to probably hold on, I think the stock has corrected quite meaningfully from higher levels. So if he corrects even further, he can probably average that out. But then he has to have the patience to probably ride over this crude oil rise that we've seen and some amount of compression on EBITDA margins that aviation companies might witness.
Okay, that will require a large heart and a large pocket as well. So, but that is the advice for you, Karthik. You could buy the dip, lower the average, and maybe wait patiently to make money on this investment. Clearly, he's lost a lot.
Nisha, thanks very much. We've got questions. Our viewer Vivek Dutt has a question on HCC. He's got 1,000 shares of the company. He's paid 26 rupees each for them. I mean, price today is about 17, which means he's done some 40% from his purchase price. Been holding the stock for 2 years now, wants to know the future for HCC. Should he hold or book losses here? Mayuresh, what are your thoughts?
Again, surrounded by all these news items, Prashant. So my own take is that have a look at a stock like L&T Finance. They just came out with numbers a few minutes back. Exemplary growth in terms of disbursements. The AUM has grown in excess of 25%. The asset quality has improved drastically on quarter-on-quarter basis. So the GNPAs, which stood at 5.5%, are below 5% for this quarter. The net NPAs are down. The provision coverage has gone up. You're probably going to see increased advances growth, and exponential one at that, with the capital raising that they have done, along with exponential rise in the fee income as well. So NII's growth in excess of 25%, NIMs to be maintained between 5.2 to 5.3%, credit cost peaking out and coming down over the next few quarters, and on a price to book parameter trading at 2.4 times adjusted book. I think L&T Finance, in my opinion, would be a better choice for the investor over the next 9 to 12 months.
Okay, well, he's a Twitter guy, so I don't know whether his choice lies in finance stocks. But Vivek, that not much hope on HCC, according to our expert. Well, actually, there were some other laggards in trade today, and these were Just Dial, Century Textiles, and Radico Khaitan, among others. All of them saw sharp cuts in trade, dropping more than 5% each. Well, actually, we've run out of time. That's it. Mayuresh and Sudarshan, thank you very much for joining us. That's it on Markets Today Talkback. Thanks for watching.